This is the ultimate shootout. If you've been following my channel for a while, you see some new speakers that I've added to my collection, and that would be the JBL 320 is the latest speaker I've added, and the Everse 12 I added right before that. Mark II I've had for a number of years already, and I've always considered that my #1 portable battery PA. So that's what this video is all about. Which speaker at this point gets the crown? There is one speaker available that I do not have, and that is the Soundbox 4, which is a similar price range. It's $1,000 on Amazon. I do not have it, and I actually never heard it. I've heard great things about it, but that really should be the 4th speaker in this showdown. But sorry, I don't have it, and I'm not getting it. I have enough. So here we go. The Mark II is a column array. Everse 12 is a point source, and the JBL 320, as its name states, is a Partybox speaker. It has all kinds of fun lights, which I'm not going to be demonstrating or considering, because that's not what I do. I'm not a DJ. I mainly just listen to portable PA in the home at a reasonable volume, and I also like to take these type of speakers outside. I'm looking for a park speaker, but at a good volume, to the beach, backyard parties, pool parties, those kind of things. And I'm thinking of under 100 people, definitely under 100, because I'm trying not to bring a subwoofer and two tops. I'm trying to keep it light and portable. So we're going to do a sound demo, and we'll let you, the listener, try to decide, even though it's very hard using YouTube through the little speakers that we're listening through, unless you're actually in person. So I know it's hard to actually do something like this in the store. It's almost impossible. And the sound demo, I want to say that it's very important when you do compare two speakers that they are level matched. What that means is if one speaker is louder than the other, your brain and your ear will fool you, and you'll always pick the louder speaker. You'll just say, oh yeah, that one's more open and louder. So you really have to take your time, which I've done. And so what I've done is I played each speaker with a non-copyrighted track, YouTube's rules. Anyway, so I leveled it at 85 dB, which is a reasonable volume. It's not too loud. If it's too loud, your ear gets fatigued, and you can't make a good judgment. You don't hear all the frequencies. And on the other side of the coin, you don't want something too low. You want to hear the dynamics of the speaker. The dynamics is the high end, the mid-range, and the lows. So here we go. Everything is, each speaker is level matched at 85. So it's an even playing field. And, well, we'll leave it up to the listener to decide which is your preference. How will you spend your money? What is the best portable battery Bluetooth speaker? Now, these are the largest out there and the heaviest. Everse 12, 36 pounds, I believe. JBL 320, 36 pounds. They're both about the same. And the Mark II, when you fold up all the column pieces into the base bin, it's over 40 pounds. So these are on the heavy side, but these are the loudest portable PA available. During the sound demo, the speaker that'll be playing, I'm going to shine a flashlight at it. That'll be the signal. And of course, the JBL 320 has its own lights, so I'll be won't be using the flashlight. I'll just use its own lights. Here we go. I'm going to play only the JBL Mark II, and then I'm going to use a foot switch to engage the JBL 320, and I'm going to shine the flashlight on the 320 when it's engaged. So let's give that a try. Okay, that was a huge difference. I hope you heard that. Depending on what type of sound you like better, you can put it on the comments down below. We're going to try the same type of test right now, except now we're going to keep the JBL 320 against the Everse 12. And I'll be, again, using a foot switch to be turning off the 320 off and on. And we'll see what kind of difference in sonics we have here. Here we go. Well, that was a lot closer. Again, give your opinion which sound signature you prefer, Everse 12 or the JBL Partybox 320. From my ear, they were very, very close. There was a slight difference, but looking for your opinion. Let's sum it up. Well, I think this demonstration talks for itself. This demonstration is proof of apples to oranges. Actually, in this case, it's apples to tangerines. So people say, how can you compare a Partybox speaker to a PA? You know, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, that's why this channel exists, to do mix and match, give people an opportunity to maybe decide what they want, a Partybox speaker or a PA. So here's my conclusion. The Partybox JBL 320 is very, very impressive for the price of $600. When you go to a PA speaker, like the JBL EON Mark II, well, you're dealing with a column speaker that goes up, 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 and it projects that high end into the room at 140 degrees. And the high end is cleaner, and the projection is that much more. That is the regular point source speaker that's usually 90 degrees, maybe 100, but 140 degrees is a huge difference. Because of the two-way design, you don't really have any mid-range there, so it's all kind of all high-end. The Mark II, for the last couple of years since it's been out, has been my recommended #1 battery-powered portable PA. But I think things have changed. Compared to these other two, the bass was kind of lacking. The JBL has a 10-inch sub, and I didn't really hear that bass. In the past, I never had a problem with the Mark II bass, but now in comparison to these new contenders, the bass is shy. the JBL Mark II has always had another issue, and that is early clipping. So the spec says 123 dB, but I'm not sure. When you get it really loud, you start seeing a blinking red light. That's kind of always bothered me. But the sound is really good. Okay, so let's move on. So now we're looking at the middle speaker, the Apple, the Partybox. So the Partybox series is full range speaker. It has that low bass, 45 Hz, which I've said in previous videos is approaching a standalone subwoofer at 40. There's my standalone subwoofer right there, the Bose Sub 1 in its bag, hiding. Anyway, yeah, the Partybox is very impressive. But what makes a Partybox speaker different from a PA? And it all comes down to volume. PA speaker projects sound at a much higher level. Like I said, the JBL 123 dB the Partybox 320 can't compete at 106 dB. It will just run out of juice. So I've always said, yeah, it's great for a small party. Maybe I'm thinking 75 people the most, a single speaker. Even two speakers, you're not going to have much more volume. Maybe you'll get 106 dB, another gain of 3 dB when you double up your speakers. But still 109 dB. It's already 106. But 109 is nowhere near 123. So you're just not going to get the volume. If you want to play outdoors, I would not bring a Partybox speaker, unless I was just playing for myself and a couple of people at the barbecue. But that's not what it's made for. But if you're playing indoors at reasonable volumes, under about 100 dB or so, and you have a small party indoors, it's really fantastic. The technology has grown. I'm surprised. Let's put it that way. Okay, and now the other orange or tangerine is the Everse 12 at $1,000 compared to the JBL Partybox at $600, and the most expensive speaker here is the Mark II at $1,300. I think they need to come down a little. Anyway, the Everse 12, again, being a PA speaker, is the loudest, hands down, at 126 dB. So when you compare it to 123 dB of JBL Mark II, 3 dB more is like adding a second Mark II. So 126 dB is pretty loud. Matter of fact, it is the loudest Bluetooth battery speaker out there. It ties with the Soundbox 4, which I haven't heard. So that's the only speaker that's missing in this comparison. But 126 dB is the record right now. I was amazed how close the $600 JBL 320 is to the $1,000 Everse 12. I'm really amazed. The sound quality, the bass is almost the same. It's a little different bass. The Everse 12 is more of a punchy bass, a little higher frequency, with the and the specs show this out. The JBL 320 goes down to 45, and I think the Everse 12 goes down to like 50 or maybe a little 55. So that if you want the lowest bass, the 320 is a little better in that category. But again, at what volume? Once you start getting into the high volumes, the Everse 12 just pulls ahead. So there you go. The JBL had slightly better high end than the Everse 12, just slight. And the Mark II had the best high end of the bunch. But, my workaround is I do aux speakers from these. I don't usually play with one speaker. So I'll aux out from the Everse 12 to an Everse 8. That'll give me even more volume, and it'll give me a little better, cleaner high end that the Everse 12 is missing, because it's kind of emphasis on mid-range and low end. So that solves that problem. And the same thing with the Partybox 320. I've done a couple of videos where I'm auxing out to other speakers like the Mackie Thumb Go or even the JBL Compact. And I did do the Everse 8 with the JBL 320. And again, that adds even more clarity and more volume to the 320. Okay, so it comes down to personal preference, apples and oranges, what you're in the market for, either Partybox or PA. So you decide, and give comments down as far as the sound demo, what sound signature you like best. This is Bill Hope you enjoyed. Until the next time. Sorry about that. Have to come back on the air because too many people are commenting. But which is the best in your opinion? Okay, I'll give you my opinion. I think for the money, if you have the extra $400 from the 320, the extra money, then I'm going to go with the Everse 12 at $1,000. It's an incredible speaker. It has the volume. It has the bass. Not quite as good as the 320, but it has really good bass. And the high end is nice, but it's scalable. Like I said, you can aux out to even a cleaner high end. And it has all that EQ ability. It has a great app. App is much better than the JBL. So for my money, if you have the $1,000, go with the Everse 12. In my book, the #1 Bluetooth battery portable PA. If you call 36 pounds portable. But I've been going to the gym and now I'm ready to handle that weight.